All right, guys, let's make some chicken bog. Chicken bog. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something we did. We went and tried to learn from the very best, which was Richard and Nicholas. And guys, I'm gonna tell you something. Those two are amazing. They are just phenomenal chefs. They're great cooks. What they're really good at, though, is chicken bog. And if they have a restaurant in Lawrence, they better be good at chicken bog. But I'm gonna tell you, you got Nicholas at Shorty's Grill, which is old school, right from the beginning, doesn't change a thing. Then you've got Richard over at Richie's General Store and Eatery, and he puts a little bit different spin. He uses 3 different types of rice. But guys, anyway, I want you to just kind of watch, learn from them, listen to them, guys. I'm telling you, you can learn a lot. Chicken bog is really, like, it could be the food of South Carolina, because if you're not from South Carolina, chances are you've never heard of chicken bog. You get to the lower part of the country, lower part of the state, down around Buford, down around that way, Hilton Head area, it'll be called chicken perlo, which is a little bit soggier, a little bit wetter than chicken bog. Guys, I'm telling you something right now. This is truly a comfort food meant for South Carolina. Guys, you gotta try it. Just check out, watch the video, watch us make it. Don't go anywhere. I'm telling you, you're gonna love every minute of this video. Guys, today we're located in downtown Lawrence, South Carolina, which is also known as the Chicken Bog capital of the world. That's right, Chicken Bog capital of the world in this little town, Lawrence, South Carolina. I'm telling you what, it's the middle of July and it is extremely hot out here in South Carolina, downtown Lawrence. But I want to tell you something else. There's nothing hotter than what they've got cooking right here in Lawrence, South Carolina. It's gonna be amazing. Guys, you gotta check it out. Stick around. We're going over to Richie's General Store and Eatery and check them out. But let me tell you something, guys. Richie's General Store and Eatery is not a general store. It's just a restaurant. Well, it's not just a restaurant. I'm telling you what, you gotta have all types of skills and tools to cook up everything Richie's got going on there. So anyway, when we leave there, we're going to the oldest restaurant in Lawrence, South Carolina, Shorty's Grill. And both of them serve chicken bog every single week. Guys, we're gonna go in, talk to them, figure out everything that goes into a chicken bog, what makes it great. We'll even hear from the Chamber of Commerce CEO and learn about the chicken bog off that happens every October. Guys, we're gonna learn how to make chicken bog the right way, right here in the chicken bog capital of the world, Lawrence, South Carolina. Hey guys, we're right outside of Shorty's Grill, downtown Lawrence, South Carolina, the oldest restaurant in Lawrence that's serving up chicken bog. That's right, chicken bog. And you're probably asking, what in the world is chicken bog? Well guys, let's run inside and see what's going on. All right guys, I'm Chad, no coffee needed. We're sitting in Shorty's Grill, downtown Lawrence with Nick and Kobe. Man, I'm gonna tell you, this is the oldest restaurant in Lawrence serving chicken bog, and it may be the oldest restaurant, period, in Lawrence. Is that right, Nick?
I think so, man, yeah. Well, I'm gonna say so anyway.
Right, yeah. So that's what my historian over here tells me, is that Shorty's is the oldest restaurant. Y'all have been in here
43 years this year, man.
43 years. Yeah, but this was a restaurant before y'all got here, correct?
Yeah, it was like kind of like a food hall slash restaurant, more like the billiards and hamburgers and hot dogs was kind of it back in the day. And then my dad took it over and kind of went more food side with it, and you know. But yeah, we've been here 43 years this year, man.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And so y'all serve chicken bog every day of the week? Or is that a
we
special
serve
Monday?
chicken bog on Thursdays, and Thursdays only. Yep.
On Thursdays only?
Yep.
Oh, man, well that plate of chicken bog just looks amazing. Kobe and I were talking about Shorty's and how good the chicken bog is here. Because I don't know, I'm sure you, I mean, I know you know Kobe, but I'm sure you know that he, without a doubt, he is like the chicken bog expert.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about an expert, but I love chicken bog, I love Shorty's, I love good people.
He is a chicken bog expert, and if he can't make it here, he gets his mom to give him a plate so he don't miss out.
No, that's exactly what she does. Like if I'm not in town, like I'm like, hey, clean me up a plate, and she does that. I have it at Coastal Carolina, man. That's good stuff.
Because your mom's office is just across the street, right?
That's right.
Right on the corner.
That's right. She's got a good location when it comes to Shorty's.
That's right. So she's an attorney, right?
Yeah.
Right on the corner.
Yeah. She's fantastic. Been there. Well, I've been in town for 30 years. But she's got a great location right now.
A great lady too.
Oh, she's
awesome
great.
lady.
I love her. Truly my inspiration. So she's good. She's good. But,
That's right.
But literally, she's got the best plot because she's got the Shorty's. They have chicken bog on Thursdays, but they also got the cheeseburgers. Everything here is great. I had a fried bologna sandwich the other day. It was very good.
Oh man,
The breakfast is awesome too, man.
Western omelet. Game changer.
Yes, sir.
Game changer.
Yes, sir.
we'll have to check it out. Yeah, Fried Bologna Sandwich is fine. It's hard to find a good one.
Man. Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Thick bologna.
Thick cut bologna.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's good.
Man. Oh yeah, we got to. I guess that's on the menu all the time.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Oh man, we're gonna have to check that out. Let's vet it out. But,
Connors are a great family. They mean a lot to Boris, and they mean a lot to me. I mean, they've been in town for a long time, and we give my family play. They have great business here, so they're awesome.
I appreciate that, man.
Oh yeah.
My dad always tells us it don't cost nothing to be good to be. It's free.
That's right.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
It doesn't cost you anything to be nice.
That's
to be
right.
good.
That's right.
That's exactly right. So, I mean, if you're not from South Carolina, the chances are you probably haven't heard of Chicken Bog. Really?
Well, I get a lot of people coming in from, everybody's, from all over the place now down here, and it's surprising to me because I'm from here. And I have a lot of people like, what is Chicken Bog? And I'm like, hold on a minute, I just gotta get you a little bowl, let me show it to you, you know what I'm saying? Try it, see what you like. But 99% of all people are like, dang, oh, that's great, But a lot of people don't know about the bogs like that,
Right.
And then, the lower you go down towards Charleston, it's more like a perlo. It's more like a soup kind of base, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
So, the difference between Perlo and Chicken Bog's a little drier?
Chicken Bog's a little bit drier. Like, I like my Chicken Bog a little bit wetter, but the Perlo is a little bit wetter than that.
So Perlo's even more wet.
That's right.
It's more like a soup than it is. Okay.
It's in between a soup. I don't know how to explain. I ain't a Perlo expert. I know about the Chicken Bog, but
I
think a lot of
league, so chicken bog.
Yeah, we didn't mean to throw that on you.
No, you're good.
So the Chicken Bog's a little bit drier than the Perlo. But yeah,
Right.
so that's
And
fantastic.
some people like their Chicken Bog. If you go around town, like on the bog off, a lot of people have it where it's like each grain of rice is separated. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
And some people have it more boggier, and some people have it more wetter and soupy, So I reckon it's all about how you want to do it, but the whole concept, man, is just some good old chicken, sausage, and rice.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's what it is. What kind of sausage do you use?
Well,
in your Chicken Bog?
we use a smoked sausage, and I've always just done everything my dad's done. And so my dad, as long as he's been here, Singleton Bailey is the one that started the bog off back in the day. And everybody does stuff different, but we strictly do chicken, sausage, and rice in our seasoning. That's it. We don't add any ham to it, ham hocks or anything. And people do a lot of different ways now, and I think it's great. But we stick to the old original Chicken Bog.
Originalist mindset. I love it. What were the founders' intentions of the Chicken Bog? Started the little constitutional history in there too. I do that. It's just my own weird self. It's good.
That is great.
That's how I do my Chicken Bog. What were the red chicken sausage? That's like you want to do the judging in the fall. It's like anyone that does red chicken sausage and nothing else, I vote for them, man. I give them some more points.
And everybody does their stuff different, and I think we ought to have one bog off that's like that. Just 3 ingredients. Just 3 ingredients, and the best man wins. And you could, of course, you could do the other stuff. It's okay, but I think when they first started the Chicken Bog, that was how it was. You could,
as simple as a farmer.
That's right. So it's like the only 3 ingredients, but it is what it is.
It's like the world today.
That's right.
Except for at one moment, but the
That's
further
right.
we go, the more complicated.
Now we're a complicated society.
So we've always sold out of our Chicken Bog. So I was like, what? There's just a change. We sell out everywhere. So.
We appreciate you holding a little bit out for us today.
Yeah, man.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
We appreciate you setting that aside.
Well, I actually made that today for you.
Oh, did you?
So we had Chicken Bog yesterday, which was no problem, but
This guy
my
comes.
homeboy here, he's like, man, he said, I said, don't worry about it.
This guy comes in clutch for me. I was like, I've always wanted to have Shorty's Bog on a day other than Thursday because I'm always here on Friday, and this is my excuse for get out on Friday. So it's kind of manipulative, but it worked, you know.
That's right. That's right.
It's all good. It's all good. That's good stuff, man. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this place, you know.
What kind of,
Oh no, it's good.
What kind of seasonings do you put in here?
I just use salt and pepper, man.
Just salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. And a lot of times it's all about how you cook that chicken, man. That roux, they call it, kind of, you get that seasoning, you get it kind of thick off the bottom. There's different ways to do it. You know, some of it just can't tell everything, man. You know?
That's right. Kids.
That's
Keep
right.
it simple,
But
short,
one good thing
right?
is, man, have plenty of sausage and plenty of chicken in it. That's the main thing, you know?
Well, fantastic. Well, I'm sitting here, my mouth is watering just looking at this.
Well, I would love for you to try it, by the way,
Let's
man.
give it a try right quick. Look at that chicken.
I've already been back there eating some, so.
Oh man, I'm probably gonna ask for that pile. I'll buy the whole thing. I'll let it buy the whole thing from you.
Well, I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh gosh.
You can't make me laugh while I'm trying to eat.
I know. I have that personality. You know, even if you look at me, I'm funny.
Man, that is really, really good. You really get that smoke flavor in that sausage.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what else is good, man. You get you like I know we're going way back now to get your old piece of light bread, make you a little sandwich, a little roll up out there.
Game changer.
Yes, sir.
And well, I also put, so you do coleslaw with your bog and
Homemade coleslaw as well, yeah.
And
green beans.
And it's sweet, and that's like how you're supposed to do chicken bog. Yes, restaurants, that's how you're supposed to do it. Sweet coleslaw. You combine that with that, man, that's the game changer right there. I started to do that.
See where that would really complement each other.
Oh,
without
yeah.
a doubt.
It's good
Man,
stuff. Yeah, it's good stuff.
That is really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
God, yeah, the chicken has got just a wonderful flavor. It's super tender. All the smoke flavor in that sausage and that rice just kind of brings it all together. That is really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
And I think another thing that helps out too is like a lot of people cook chicken bogs with boneless chicken. You know, and that's okay. But when you cook with the bone and then debone it, just gives a whole different flavor.
Yeah.
That bone, something about that bone, you know.
That's right. It is. Something about it. Well, fantastic. Well, Nick, we really appreciate you taking the
I thank y'all
time
for
with
coming
us.
by, man. I appreciate it very much, man. I thank y'all for the opportunity. To my homeboy here, man, him and his people. But yeah, man, I appreciate everything you done, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again.
So, guys, until next time, now you cook it. No coffee needed style. Shorty's Grill with Nick and Kobe.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. I appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
All right, guys, join me as we go in here to Richie's General Store and Eatery. We got to check it out. I hear he's got some amazing things going on in this new restaurant. Guys, time you walk in, you feel like you're at home. You got to check out the way this restaurant looks. He's got the exposed brick wall. Look at all of the woodwork in here. Guys, I'm telling you, everybody is hard at work. Even Richard, he's sitting over there by the grill. You can't see him right now, but there's Richard right there.
At Ritchie's General Store
Working
and
hard,
Eatery,
guys. He's just
downtown
coming off
Laura,
a
South
very
Carolina.
busy lunch
And man, have we got some great guests with us today, don't we, Richard?
That's right.
Man, we have Samantha, who is the CEO of the Chamber of Commerce for Loris, and I just found out her birthday is the same day as Loris's birthday, just a little bit different year. Loris is a little bit younger than you, or you're a little bit younger than Loris, one or the other?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest, well, fantastic. So Loris will be, what, 100?
120.
120, fantastic, and that is just July 26th,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, it's actually a little bit older than that. We were incorporated in 1902, but we were established in 1887. So, but yeah, we're celebrating 120 years as the city of Loris.
Fantastic, 120 years as a city. And then we've got Kobe, and I'm gonna tell you, this guy knows everything there is to know about Loris. And I was like, man, when I came up here and met him a few weeks ago, had nothing to do with Chicken Bog, we were talking about business. So he gives me a tour of everything downtown Loris, and I'm like, man, he's the historian. And then I just thought he knew a lot about Loris till we got on the subject of Chicken Bog. And man, he blew my mind with his knowledge of this meal we call Chicken Bog. And so we came here to Ritchie's to try, probably the best chicken bog I have ever put in my mouth, and it is amazing.
Yeah.
But guys, so Kobe, I'm gonna get you to tell me what's the difference. I mean, what sets chicken bog apart from like Perlo or whatever it is?
Well, first of all, man, you just hyped me up. Like, to the point where, like, I'm looking at this like, oh my gosh, like, I'm on the board of directors with Loris Chamber. I love Loris. I'm the chief of staff at Cluck Norris. I don't know everything, but I love Loris. It's a good little town, city. We're a city, and that's
that's important.
Yeah, exactly. We're a city, incorporated city. So, but I love Loris, so I do what I can. Perlo, I just think, whenever people say the word Perlo, I'm like, no, it's the fake version of chicken bog. You're not going to call it Perlo around me. You can say it maybe in Georgetown, but no, we're going to call it, Perlo is like...
I think it's a region thing.
Yeah, it's a region thing.
Yeah, we're here in Horry County, it's chicken bog.
It depends on what side of the river you're from.
Exactly. Exactly. That's pretty much the difference right there. Yeah. So, but Richie, listen, he's made bog for years for just different events, and I'm glad he's got the Ritchie's Eatery now, and that bog right there is exquisite, man. It's so good. It's good. It's got the yellow rice. It's got the chicken. It's got the sausage, and that's what the basic ingredients of bog is: rice, chicken, and sausage.
So yellow rice, I guess that's a key ingredient. You can't use just regular white rice.
I use 3 different types of rice.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Is that what sets yours apart?
That and the love that goes in it.
The love, that's
You got
right.
that right, baby. You
got
got
love.
it. This is a dish that I've been working on for 15, 20 years. And it just it's a simple dish. And a lot of people mess it up because they take away the simplicity. And that's what it needs to be. Chicken, rice, sausage, and some seasoning in there. And it's just a great meal.
Yeah. So my wife Sandy always says less is more. And I guess that applies when we start talking about chicken bog. We start throwing all of those different spices and trying to make it different. Sometimes it just ruins it.
Then it's no longer chicken bog.
That's right. Then it's no longer
right.
chicken bog, right? So when did chicken bog really come about?
It's just been a dish that's been around in Loris for years. I mean, we were timber, turpentine, tobacco, tourism. Those are the 4 T's of Horry County. I just like to say it.
I love it.
I like it. I read it in a book, and Catherine, she's from Loris. It's called Horry County. I forgot her last
Lewis.
name. Lewis. There we go, Catherine Lewis. Yes. And those are 4 T's of Horry County. And Loris has got, we were big in agriculture for the longest time. We still are. We got into tourism now, right? Sports tourism specifically. Our rec department's doing a fantastic job, but agriculture, chicken bog was an easy dish to make, and that's
For
what
a large group. For
yeah, for a large family, and so that's why it's Loris the chicken bog capital, is because we're big in agriculture, and that's an easy dish to make.
Well, fantastic. So tell me, why did you bring me to Ritchie's for lunch?
Man, because Ritchie's has always made fantastic bog, and I've just been so excited that he just opened up his new restaurant, Ritchie's Eatery, and it's just like a general store and eatery. And he's revolutionized the chicken bog too. He's got the classic bog right there, but man, he's doing some great stuff. Wednesdays, you get chicken bog balls.
Chicken bog balls.
Yo.
What?
How in the world do you get rice to stick together long enough to throw it in a fryer?
He's a magician.
Well, the whole thing about it
Right.
is I have to cook this a day or 2 ahead of time because the starch has to settle with the rice. And then in a couple of days, I can press it together and the rice sticks really well. And then I roll it in a seasoned flour and deep fry it. And there is something about deep frying the rice that just makes it just come together, and I serve it with a jalapeno cream sauce.
It's good.
And it is absolutely amazing. And I've got some new things that we're trying for the bog off. I'm gonna keep those in my hat, but we've got some new ideas that we're gonna do with chicken bog. I'm trying to take chicken bog to a whole nother level.
A whole nother level.
We've had it for many years. I think we're getting ready to have the 43rd consecutive
That's the
consecutive Chicken
That's the
Bog
important thing.
Festival
Yes.
in October, the third Saturday in October. 43 years we've been doing this, and it's been the same thing. So we're going to push the limits a little bit this year, and we're going to make a few other different things with chicken bog, and we're going to see what happens.
See what happens. I don't blame you. So we're talking about the chicken bog. When does the chicken bog happen every year?
It's always
Bog
the
off, yep.
It's
Bog off,
always
yeah.
the
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
always the 3rd Saturday in October.
Third Saturday of October.
Always, yes.
And so how many teams do you have? Is it do you call them teams that get in, or is it cooks, or how do you?
Yeah, so the contest I have usually up to about 20. So they just apply, fill out their application, pay their $25 entry fee, and then they come and cook it that day.
Oh, fantastic.
And yeah, so I have a few rules that they have to go by, and I usually have around 20 cookers.
So 20 cookers, 20 chefs, whether
Yeah.
they're backyard or restaurants, it doesn't matter,
No,
right?
they have to be amateurs only.
Amateurs only.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been boatload from that one.
So
Yeah.
so you've been kicked to the curb. That's
Can't do it.
We have,
Doggone it.
yeah, we have been kicking around the idea of doing a professional, and so I'm working on that.
Well, fantastic. So hopefully we'll see that in a year or two, if not this October.
Yeah.
But so
Thank
talking about, so you threw the T in there for tourism a while
Yeah,
ago,
tourism.
and so I would imagine that the Bog Off brings in tons of tourists. I would
Yeah.
think so for
Well,
that.
she loads the town up with vendors, and we have all of the store owners participate with stuff out on the street. And I think the last one was up to 30,000 people.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's a great festival to come join and check out our little city. But it's just a wonderful time to get out, and if you've never had Chicken Bog, that's the time to come and try different versions of it actually.
And I do want to explain something that a lot of people don't understand. So we have chicken bog that we sell plates of, and then we have cookers, and we have People's Choice where you can come and sample the cookers. What people don't understand is some of them kind of get upset when we run out of cookers bog, but they only can make 16 quarts, so it's not like it's an unlimited pot. So I only have 250 samples that you get to sample the cookers. But you can buy chicken bog all day. Local restaurants have them for sale, so you can come in and check that out. And then we also have 2 stages of entertainment, a car show, over 200 vendors, a kids area. This year, I will tell you that our new business here called Little Spiders
Plate of
Creation is
chicken
going to
bog.
have
So tell me about this plate of chicken bog we got sitting in front of you, Richie.
Well, we do this every Friday here at Ritchie's General Store in Eatery, and it is simply a chicken that has been simmered, boiled down to its tender. Then we add some sausage to it. We have some seasoning in there, and I do a mixture of yellow rice, some white rice, and once you put the rice in there, you do a quick stir to it and cut it on low, and slow.
And slow.
Yeah.
Just like you do pork.
Yeah,
Low and slow,
when
right?
you put the rice in there, you want to cut the flame almost off. And you want it to cook just as slow as you can to get all that flavor absorbed up into the rice. So we got a little bit of sausage in there that makes the grease, a little bit of the greasy rice taste to it as well. So it's like I said, that's one I've been practicing on a while, but I think we got it nailed down.
Well, fantastic. Man, we're going to have to try that in just
Oh,
a second.
yeah.
But what are those pancakes that are
Well,
sitting right
what we
there?
got is our bread. We got some green beans that we do, and this right here is our homemade corn cake, or corn fritters as you would call it, that we serve with every one of our meals as a bread, and they are phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
So we got the chicken bog balls
Somebody to help
on
me.
Wednesdays.
I'll do it.
Most Wednesdays.
It took her a couple weeks.
Most
She come back and said, "I'll help you do it." So that's where we at. We started looking for a building, and the Lord blessed us with this. We got a great deal here, and we got a great thing going on, and it's something exciting and new. I mean, we have a lot of eating places in Lorsch, excuse me, but a lot of them fast food, stuff like that. And what we got is something new for our community. So, I think it's gonna work by hand.
Fantastic.
It doesn't get any better.
It's good. My mouth is watering just listening to you talk about it. Goodness gracious. So slide that plate over here. I gotta taste that chicken bog right quick, without a doubt. Oh, you have to use silverware with.
I mean, you don't have to, but
Don't do that.
So we got sausage. What kind of sausage is that?
That's a beef smoked sausage.
Just a beef, 100% beef
Yeah.
smoked sausage. Some chicken.
Got some
Two
chicken in
or
there.
three different types of rice in here.
Yeah. Little seasoning that we pick up.
Man.
That's good stuff right there.
It's better than Lay's potato chips. You can't have just one bite.
I like
You
that.
great.
I like
That
that.
is great.
What am I
Man.
saying?
You don't touch it.
No,
Stay over there.
He's saving it.
Yeah, I'm looking at him, eyeballing him. We get some.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you, chicken bog is unreal. It's worth the drive. I don't care where you live. It's worth the drive over here just to taste this. It is great. We're gonna try this cornbread. What you call it? A
Corn
bread?
cake.
Corn cake.
Bread. Thank you guys.
Oh man,
How about that?
that is all right.
I can sneak up and bite you.
It
That's
will.
what I'm telling you.
Man, that is delicious. Well, Richard, we thank you so much for
Thank you.
talking with us. So until next time, now you're cooking. No coffee needed style. At Richie's General Store, Chicken Bog. I have been looking forward to this recipe for weeks. Man, I tell you, I have been looking forward to it for weeks. What we've got here is we've got 2 pounds of chicken leg quarters, bone in, skin on. We got 2 pounds of that. We have 3 pounds of chicken breast split, and it is bone in, skin on. Now you can do a whole chicken, but that's 3 pounds, that's 5 pounds of chicken total. And you want the skin on, you want the bone in, that's where you're gonna get your flavor. You want a mixture of white meat and dark meat, you've gotta get that full flavor. If you choose to do boneless, skinless chicken, guys, you've gotta add a bunch of butter in there with it. But I'm telling you, there's no better substitute than leaving the skin on and the bone in on this. We went, so you're gonna see in just a minute, we went to the best 2 restaurants, period, to check out their chicken bog. So anyway, that's what we're kind of doing, a traditional chicken bog right here. But guys, Shorty's and Ritchie's in Laura, South Carolina absolutely have the best chicken bog in the world. They're 2 different styles, but they are both out of this world. They are amazing. But guys, so anyway, we got 5 pounds of chicken. We've got 4 ribs of celery, washed, coarsely chopped. We got 1.5 teaspoons of paprika. We have 4 cloves of garlic minced. Right there. We have 2 teaspoons of salt, just regular table salt. We got 1 teaspoon of thyme, and we've got 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Then we've got 2 small Vidalia onions, quartered up. Gonna drop those in there. We do have some pre-made chicken stock that we're also gonna use to get this started with. So anyway, we're gonna dump that in there. Now the key to this is cooking it extremely slow. You do not want to boil this chicken. What's going to happen is that it's going to get tough and it's going to dry out, and that is not chicken bog. Chicken bog gets its name from being very moist and that just everything being kind of wet. Not soupy, but just real good and wet. So anyway, we got that chicken stock in there. We've got water right here. We're just going to continue to fill this up. Now, we do have about 20 ounces of smoked sausage right here. This won't go in until later, along with 4 cups of rice, a whole stick of butter, some additional salt and pepper. But guys, right now, this is completely full. We're gonna set this on the pit boss. We're gonna let this run very slow for about 2.5, 3 hours until that chicken is completely done. Again, you don't wanna boil the chicken. That's the wrong thing to do, is to boil the chicken. You don't wanna do that. Guys, we are out here at the pit boss. Welcome to the jungle. Anyway, we got this pit boss set on 350 degrees. We opened up the flame deflector in here, just like you're gonna sear something on the pit boss. So we got that center opened up, took that top rack out so we could get this Dutch oven all the way in here. Setting it to the back. Tell you what, we're gonna slide it over here to the right side. Set it in there. Gonna leave this, just let it run for 2-3 hours until that chicken is well done. Again, you don't want to bring this to a boil. You just want it to simmer until all that chicken is good and done. 2 reasons. Don't want that chicken to dry out and get tough. Second is you want to give that chicken time to absorb all of those flavors. Get everything, worked into that water, get it all mixed together, and let that chicken soak up all those great and wonderful flavors. That's what's going to make the difference in your chicken bog. Low and slow.
just like Richie told us. Anyway, guys, and we want to just follow what Nicholas said over at Shorty's, is, hey guys, you just want to keep it simple. Keep it simple. That's all you want to do. That's what really makes Chicken Bog great, is just keeping it simple, cooking it slow, don't rush it. Man, you can't rush perfection. But guys, here we go. Be back in about 3 hours. Check it out. Make sure that chicken's done. All right, guys, we've had this on here 250. We ran it up to 350 till that juice just got to steaming, didn't boil. We cut it down to 250. We've left it on here for 4 hours. And I want you to look at this chicken. I wish you could just smell it. It smells amazing. But that chicken is just falling apart. Look at that. Falling apart, guys. Look at it. Guys, we're gonna take this inside, we're gonna drain all this liquid, get all the vegetables out of it, and then we're gonna start the sausage and get the rice done. So guys, let's get this inside so we can get it wrapped up so we can give this a taste. All right, guys, we got this inside. We're gonna give this, gonna drain this broth out. All right, guys, we got all of this dumped out, got the chicken and all the vegetables in this strainer right here, so it didn't get in our broth. Oop, we just dropped a piece in there. We're gonna take a whole stick of butter, drop in there. We're gonna take all of this sausage, dump in there. We're gonna get this outside on the pit boss, get this melted, get that sausage kind of browned up just a little bit. Then we're gonna let this chicken cool. We're gonna peel it apart, shred it up. We're gonna throw it and 8 cups of broth in there, get it to a boil, then throw the 4 cups in there, and then 20 minutes later, guys, we should be ready to try a little chicken bog. To rice. Bok, bok! All right, guys, we got this back up to 400 degrees. We did move that center plate back out of the way. You can see the flame sitting right there. Throw this in here. Get that butter melted up. Get this sausage browned up. As soon as that's done, guys, we'll get that broth, throw it in here. We're gonna shred that chicken. Throw it all back in here with that rice. We're on the downhill stretch. Okay, guys, sausage is ready. Butter's rendered down. We're gonna take this 8 cups of broth. That's what we had left in there. I'm gonna stir this up, bring that to a boil, then we'll add the chicken and the rice. All right, guys, it's been in here a little bit. Should be boiling. Ooh, it looks like it is. Ooh, look at that. It is boiling. So what we're gonna do now is gonna add a little salt. About almost a tablespoon. Got that tablespoon of salt added. We're going to put in a few red pepper flakes in here. That was about a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. We're going to put this rice in there. That was 4 cups of rice. Get that stirred up. Going to dump this chicken in there. Getting that all stirred up. cutting this down to 200 degrees. We're gonna put the lid back on here, slide it all the way over here to the right corner, shutting her down, let her run 20, 25 minutes, give that rice time to cook. We'll be ready to take her inside and give her degrees for 22 minutes with this cast iron pot with the Dutch oven pushed to the far back right. The heat shield is open, but that worked perfect to simmer this. It didn't boil, it was perfect. Look at that. Guys, first time ever making chicken bog. Check that out. Let's go inside, give this a taste test. What you say? That just looks and smells too good. All right, guys, let's give it a taste. We've got to try it. Got some sausage, got some chicken, got some rice. It is still smoking hot. Oh man, that is really good. I could put a little bit more salt with it, but I'm always scared I'm gonna over salt something, guys. Could use a little bit more salt, maybe a tad bit of pepper, but I'm telling you, that is really, really good. You need to try it. Let's get Bo, give him a try. Come here, bud. Bo loves it. You will too. Try this out. Make some comments down below. Let us know what you think about chicken bog. Guys, right here from the heart of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Bo, Sandy, and I just want you to know that we love you. You mean the world to us. You really do. If there's any way we could get all of you here for our big cookout, I promise you, you would be the first on our list. Guys, we'd love to have you here for our big cookout. But for some reason, we don't seem to have the parking to get all of you here. But guys, we just want you to know we love you. You mean the world to us. But more importantly, we want you to know that God loves you. Until next time, now you're cooking. No coffee needed style.